sick of all the wires that are everywhere and you don't know where they start or where they end? It looks like it's just a continual mess, and I'm pretty sure every gamer knows what I'm talking about. This tutorial is going to show you how to decorate and color clarify which goes to which. This will also be handy for your portable gaming chargers, such as your new 3DS or for your phone charger. You will need a glue gun, your trusty friend, glue sticks, so you won't run out. One stick will not be enough, I guarantee you that. The cord that you want to modify. This one is actually my PSP charger. And various different types of accessorizing long style chain ribbon-like decorations. You can use zippers, ribbons, or even lace. As you can tell, I really like the color pink. Feathers and pom-poms are optional, but not necessary. For my tutorial, I will be using them to craft and upscale and glitterize my cord. I also know that if you want to, instead of using glitter chain or sequins, you can just use a nice chain. This will give it a more metallic, hardcore look as opposed to a really girly, frilly one. Optional, you could make your own ribbon by cutting up a material that you have, like scrap material, and wrapping it just around. We'll show you how this goes, but right now we're just going to use ribbon. Feel free to change the materials as necessary, as long as you have long, thin strips for your cord. As usual, you always want to lay down your crafting surface so that you don't get any glue spills or problems and cause a problem for your renter or anything else like that. You always want to keep your workspace clean and easy cleanup when you're done. First step is pretty basic. Plug it in. And I mean your glue gun. Otherwise, how are you going to glue it onto the cord? Now, while you're waiting for your glue gun to heat up, decide which end you want to start with. Since this is my PSP controller, my PSP charger, should I say, I want to start with the end tip as opposed to the USB tip. Make sure you choose a good starting area so you don't screw it up. Besides, you could always buy a new cord, but that's going to be unnecessary. I've decided to stick with my sequin ribbon and my different types of trim that I have not used to keep it shiny and to stick with my metallic look that I'm going for with all of my gaming controllers. Like my last video, I had a gold controller that I modified and glitterified it. So this should be no exception for my PSP charger or my PS3 controller charger. Either way, they're very versatile. I've decided to use these long feathers to give it a little bit of extra flair between the ribbon and sequins that I'm going to use. Aren't they really neat? They're flamingo pink. This ribbon is actually really special. It has an adhesive backing, so we'll be starting with this one while we wait for our glue gun to heat up. So I start with the end here, and then since this has an adhesive backing, I don't have to use the hot glue gun yet. So what I'm going to do is slowly start coiling and wrapping around the entire cord, and this way it's going to change. Now you can start wrapping it with multiple cords at once, so you get kind of like a rainbow effect. Once again, this is an adhesive lace ribbon. So far, it's already looking like a spider wove its web around the cord. And I mean, guys can do this with their favorite prints. You know, you can go get a spider print, Batman print, like anything kind of print. There's tons of different types of ribbons. Maybe not adhesive, but out of my roll here. And you just keep going until you finish. And that's basically there is all to it. And like I said, you can use chain, you can use zippers, and with a zipper you can undo it or you can redo it. It's pretty cool. Now that my glue gun's finally heated up, I can show you how to do it with my other ones. Now that this is finished here, I can either glue it down, which I shall. I'm going to just lightly dab it because I don't want to burn my fingers. And if you burn your fingers, make sure you have a nice cup of ice water nearby so you can chill your fingers and it will be cool and it won't hurt anymore. Ta-da! First part of the actual cord is done. Look how cool that looks. Ta-da! It already looks so different. I already know it's my PSP charger cord. Not because of the X and Y part here, and because I decorated it and it looks really cool. Let's go ahead and start using the really cool sequence one. So with that, you just continue. You can either go back and kind of peel back what you just did a little and glue it together. Me, I personally don't care. I love pink and silver and gold, so it's just going to go on top. And as you can see, I'm thinking it's just going to wrap around like that. You know, that's how it looks with sequins. I want to do it with sequins. So what we're going to do is because we don't want to go too far ahead of ourselves. Okay, this is not working with me right now. And then you just continue. Slowly wrap it. And make sure to keep dabbing your hot glue just a little bit at a time to keep the ribbon or chain or anything else in place. Don't go too far because you don't want the glue to cool. And you didn't even start wrapping that part yet. You don't want that. No, no, no. And you don't necessarily have to go the entire cord. That's not really necessary. You could just glue the ribbon first and then keep going. But I feel like it's so much easier just to go here on the actual cord as opposed to that. Look how cool that looks. It kind of looks like a fish scale. It's really neat. Let's keep going. As you can see, add more. And I will show you what it looks like when I get finished with the sequins. So I'm going to continue and stop. So I have a pretty comfortable amount glued for the sequins part. I still have a lot left and I still have other colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this part off. Optional, you can if you want to. Or you can just keep going. And I'm going to snip it off so I can start another color. Take your scissors and cut a great spot where you can have a little bit of tail, since this is sequence, I have to cut it weird. And snip. So there goes one. And have a little bit of tail left. I'm going to use another color or style. I'm going to use this trim. And all I'm going to do is glue it to this tail end here. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to glue it here so I can bind it together first. And then add it here. Presto. Be careful that you don't burn yourself. Ta-da! Connected. Nice and easy. This one is not adhesive, unfortunately. So let's get back to it and start wrapping some more. A great tip while you're working on this project is to work with smaller bits of ribbon or zippers so you don't have to keep winding it really hard and getting it stuck on the actual cord. As you can see here, it's just really easy to flip it over and then it would be done. It's almost there. Finally, we've gotten to the end of the project. Here I am at the USB adapter cord. Now what I'm going to do is take the salvage end of my ribbon and I'm going to cut it. Find my scissors. Okay, found my scissors. I'm going to gut it like so off, just so I can rewrap it. I'm going to seal it off with my glue gun here. Now just put a little bit more down the line. Now be careful because it's hot glue. And slowly just wrap it around the edge, and then you will be finito. Finished. Done. If you have any problems with this project, feel free to leave me a comment below or anything else. As you can see here, this is what happened when I did it with the feathers and the sequins. I didn't want to do it with any of the other ones, but that's my hair outside. Do not cover it with hair, that might be really awkward. My next tutorial might be about how to wrap something as delicate as this. Not really delicate, like I can just, it doesn't even want to knot anymore, which is really awesome. And now I have this really awesomely decorated hood for my kids to practice. It's just this. And I hope you guys enjoy it.